fans of Jameson's bass lines. I just wanted to talk about his particular style, just sort of play an example. Jameson was a great user of open strings, which a lot of people don't realise. They plays bass lines. Think, how is he doing this? He uses a lot of open strings. He started off as an acoustic bass player, double bass player. He can play double bass. Those open strings are kind of useful because it's a big instrument to get around. So it's one thing I latched on very early to, the fact that he was using these open strings. I don't know if this book is very popular anymore. Standing in the Shadows of Motown, Jameson. It's a fantastic book. I would say it's a must for bass players if you want to study this style. Absolutely amazing bass lines. So I just wanted to go through one particular bass line from a song called It's a Shame by the Spinners, which is in an awful key. It's in A flat major. But his use of the open strings, A flat major, you're kind of thinking, well, open strings, well, the A's not in there, the D's not in there, the G's in there, okay, E, no. But he kind of uses his notes as passing notes. He's bouncing off the open strings. It's a perfect example. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the bass line. I'm going to make sure you've got the bass line on the bottom there so you can see. And I'm just going to explain what's going on. And then at the end of this video, I'll play along with the recording. We're only going to do the first few bars. I'm not going to do the whole song, just to give you a flavour. So let me just play. Let's just play a bit of the song first. Anybody who doesn't know this song, here we go. Bass line's just come in. It's a shame the way you hurt me. It's a shame the way you mess around with the man. Okay, so I will play along with the recording at the end. But I just want to go through the bass line. So it starts off with this this intro. A rake. So he's just pulling down a high D flat, A flat, D flat. Then the bass line starts on the chorus. So it starts in the A flat. So we've got an A flat, E flat, D flat, A flat. I think he's playing the G actually on the 5th fret there, and it's down to the G flat, and then he plays this open string. So we've got this. So he's using the open A. So that second bar, he's playing a. It's kind of like leading in. You could even play the second note there as open as well. Say the last note, sorry. In fact, to be honest, I think he's doing that. So then we've got this. And the next part here is quite interesting. Same thing, he's playing an open G there for sure, ending up on the A flat. Down to the E flat, down to the D flat, another open A string. So we got excuse me. So what have we got here? Again, the open A string. So there's a lot of open strings being used in this song. Fantastic song to learn. Admittedly, it's not the easiest one. Apologies for that. It's just the key of A flat. The fact that you don't have G, you have G's, you don't have B's, you don't have D's, sorry, you don't have A's, you don't have E's in the key, but he's still using the notes. He's bouncing off them to get down to the next note. So let me just play through the whole bass line slowly, including the intro. Okay, we're not going to go any further than that. So let's just play along with the recording, see if I get it right, and just have some fun with this. I've like I said underneath this video, I've added the bass line for those first few bars. It's a big challenge. It's a hard reading chart, obviously. Really, it's not about. We want to just get the bass line down, and analyze it. You see how he's using those open strings, because it's absolutely amazing. Okay, let's just put on the recording. I shall attempt to play along with it. I won't go from the beginning. I shall go a little bit into the intro. Okay, one glitch, that's not too bad. Okay, so just have a bit of fun with this, you know. I find with stuff like this, a lot of people think, oh right, it's Jameson, I've got to play with this sort of Jamerson sound. It's not the point, it's how you interpret this. There's a lot of information here. Play the song, don't just play the notes, play the feel, you know. You know, put something into it. That's the bit I glitched. Okay, so have some fun with this, and get the book. Jameson, just Standing in the Shadows of Motown. It's just an amazing book. I'm not getting any money for it. I just think it's an amazing book, yeah, and have a look at his bass lines, and you know, just sort of understand how he's playing these bass lines, the fact that he's using the open strings.